now, Hippolyta, our nuptial hour draws on apace. 4 happy days brings in another moon. But oh, methinks how slow this old moon wanes. It lingers my desires like to a step-day more dowager, long withering out a young man's revenue.
4 days will quickly see themselves at night, for night's sleep will quickly give away the time, and then the moon, like to a silver bow, will observe the night of our solemnities.
Go, Philostrate, stir up the Athenian youth to merriments, awake the pert and nimble spirit of mirth, turn melancholy forth to funerals, the pale companion is not for our pomp. Hippolyta, I wooed thee with my sword, and won thy love doing thee injuries. But I shall wed thee in another key, with pomp, with reveling, and with triumph.
Happy be, Theseus, our renowned Duke.
Thanks, good Aegeus. What is the news with thee?
Full of vexation come I, with complaint against my child, my daughter Hermia. Stand forth, Demetrius. My noble lord, this man hath my consent to marry. Stand forth, Lysander. And, my gracious Duke, this man hath bewitched the bosom of my child. Thou, Lysander, thou hast given her rhymes and interchanged love tokens with my child. Thou hast by moonlight at her window sung with feigning voice verses of feigning love, and stolen the impression of a fantasy. With bracelets of thy hair, rings, gauds, conceits, knacks, trifles, nosegays, sweetmeats, messengers of strong prevailment and unharmed youth, with cunning thou hast filched my daughter's heart, turned her obedience, which is due to me, to stubborn harshness. And, my gracious Duke, be it so, she will not hear before your grace consent to marry with Demetrius. I beg the ancient privilege of Athens, that as she is mine, I may dispose of her, which shall be either to this gentleman, or to her death, according to our law, immediately provided in that case.
What say you, Hermia? Be advised, fair maid, to you your father should be considered as a god, one that composed your beauties, yea, and one as to whom you are, but in a form and wax, by him imprinted, and within his power to leave the figure or disfigure it. Demetrius is a worthy gentleman.
So is Lysander.
In himself he is, but in this kind, wanting your father's voice, the other must be held the worthier.
I would my father looked but with my eyes.
Rather, your eyes must with his judgment look.
I do entreat your grace, pardon me. I know not by what power I have made bold, nor how it may concern my modesty, and such a presence here to plead my thoughts. But I do beseech your grace that I may know the worst that may befall me in this case if I refuse to wed Demetrius.
Either to die the death or to abjure forever the society of men. Therefore, fair Hermia, question your desires. Know your youth, examine well your blood, for whether if you yield not to your father's choice, you can endure the livery of a nun. For I to be in shady cloister mewed, to live a barren sister all your life, chanting faint hymns to a cold, fruitless moon. Thrice blessed, they that master, so their blood to undergo such maiden pilgrimage. But earthlier happy is the rose still, than of which, on the virgin thorn, grows, lives, and dies in single blessedness.
So will I grow, so live, so die, my lord, ere I will yield my virgin patent up unto his lordship, whose unwished yoke my soul consents not to give sovereignty.
Take time to pause, and by the next new moon, the sealing day betwixt my love and me, either upon that day, either prepare to die for disobedience to your father's will, or else to wed Demetrius, as he would, or on Diana's altar to protest for austerity and single life.
Relent, sweet Hermia. And Lysander, yield thy crazy child to my certain right. You have your father's love, Demetrius. Let me have Hermia's. Do you marry him?
Scornful Lysander. True, he hath my love. And what's mine, my love shall render. And she is mine. And all my right of her I do estate unto Demetrius.
I am, my lord, as well derived as he, as well possessed. My love is more than his. My fortune's every way as fairly ranked, if not with advantage, as Demetrius's. And which is more than all these boasts can be, I am beloved of beauteous Hermia. Why should not I then prosecute my right? Demetrius, I'll vouch it to his head, made love to Nidar's daughter, Helena, and won her soul. And she, sweet lady, devoutedly dotes in idolatry upon the spotted and inconstant man.
I must confess that I have heard so much, and thought that Demetrius have spoke thereof. But being overfull of self-affairs, my mind did lose it. But come, Demetrius, and Aegeus, come. I have some private schooling for you both. For you, Hermia, look you arm yourself to fit the fancies to your father's will, or else the law of Athens yields you up, which by no means we may extenuate to death or to a vow of single life. Come, my Hippolyta? What cheer, my love? Demetrius and Aegeus, go along. I must employ you in some business against our nuptial and confer with you of something that nearly concerns yourselves.
Really, duty and style we follow.
How now, my love? Why is your cheek so pale? How chance the roses there to fade so fast?
Like for want of rain, which I could well beteem them from the tempest of my eyes.
Ay me, for thought that I could ever hear my tale of history. The course of true love never did run smooth, but either was different in blood.
Oh, cross, too high to be enthralled to low.
Walter was misgrafted in respect of you.
Oh, spite, too old to be engaged to young.
Or else it's upon the choice of friends.
Oh, how to choose love by another's eyes.
Or if there was sympathy in choice, war, death, or sickness that lay siege to it, making it momentaneous as a sound, swift as a shadow, short as any dream, brief as the lightning in the calling night. Then his spleen unfolds both heaven and earth. There man hath power to say, behold, the jaws of darkness do devour them. So quick vikings come to confusion.
Then true lovers had been ever crossed. Then it stands as an edict in destiny. Then let us teach our child patience, for it is a customary cross, as due to love as thoughts and dreams and sighs, wishes, tears, or fancy's followers.
Good persuasion. Therefore, hear me, Hermia. I have a widow aunt, a dowager, of great revenue, and she hath no child. From Athens is a house remote 7 leagues. She respects me as her only son. There, gentle Hermia, may I marry thee. To that place the sharp Athenian law cannot pursue us. If thou lovest me, then steal forth to thy father's house tomorrow night, and in the woods a league without the town, where to meet thee once with Helena to do observance to one of May. There will I stay for thee.
My good Lysander, I swear to thee by Cupid's strongest bow, by his best arrow with the golden head, by the simplicity of Venus's doves, and by that which knitteth souls and prospers loves, and by that fire that burned the Carthage queen, when the false Trojan under sail was seen, by all the vows that ever men have broke, in number more than ever women spoke, in that same place thou hast appointed me. Tomorrow truly I will meet with thee.
Keep promise, love. Look, here comes Helena.
Godspeed, fair Helena. Whither away?
Call you me fair? Oh, that fair get on say. Demetrius of your fair. Oh, happy fair! Your eyes are lodestars and your tongue sweet air, more tunable than lark to shepherd's ear. When wheat is green, when hawthorn buds appear, sickness is catching. Oh, were favors so yours would I catch, fair Hermia, ere I go. My ear should catch your voice, my eye your eye, my tongue should catch your tongue's sweet melody. Were the world mine, Demetrius being baited, the rest I give to be to you translated. Oh, teach me how you look and with what art you sway the motion of Demetrius's heart.
I frown upon him, yet he loves me still.
Oh, but your frowns could teach my smiles such skill.
I give him curses, yet he gives me love.
Oh, that my prayers with such affection move.
The more I hate, the more he follows me.
The more I loved, the more he hated me.
Oh, his folly, Helena, is no fault of mine.
None but your beauty, would that fault were mine.
Take comfort, he no more will see my face. Lysander and myself will fly this place. But before the time I did Lysander see, seemed Athens' paradise to me. Oh, but what graces in my love do dwell, that he hath turned heaven unto a hell.
Helen, to you our minds we will unfold. Tomorrow night when Phoebe doth behold her sober visage in the watery glass, decking with liquid pearl the bladed glass. Time that lover's flight doth still conceal, through Athens' gates with device to steal.
And in that wood where often you and I, upon free primrose beds were wont to lie, emptying our bosoms of a counsel sweet, there Lysander and myself will meet. And thence from Athens turn away our eyes to seek new friends in stranger companies. Oh, farewell, sweet playfellow, pray thou for us, and good luck grant thee thy Demetrius. Keep promise, love. We must starve our sight from lover's fruit till morrow deep midnight.
I will, my Hermia. Helena, adieu. As you and him, Demetrius stood on you.
How happy some or other some can be. Through Athens, I'm thought as fair as she. But what of that? Demetrius thinks not so. He will not know but all that he do know. And as he errs, doting on Hermia's eyes, so I, admiring of his qualities, things base and vile, holding no quantity, love can transpose to form and dignity. Love looks not with the eyes, but with the mind. Therefore is winged Cupid painted blind, nor hath love's mind of any judgment taste. Wings and no eyes figure on needy haste. And therefore is love said to be a child, because in choice he is so oft beguiled. As waggish boys in game themselves forswear, so the boy love is perjured everywhere. For ere, Demetrius looked on Hermia's eyes. He held on oaths that he was only mine. And when this tale some heat from Hermia felt, so he dissolved, and showers of oaths did melt. I will go tell him of fair Hermia's flight. Then to the wood will he tomorrow night pursue her, and bring this intelligence. If I have things, it is a dear expense. But care and mean, I too enrich my pain, to have his sight thither and back again.
Is all our company here?
You're best to call them gently, man by man, according to the script.
This is the scroll of every man's name, which is thought fit to all Athens to play at the inner room before the Duke and the Duchess on his wedding day at night.
First, dear Quince, say what the play treats on, then read the names of the actors, and so grow to a point.
Mary, our play is the most lamentable comedy and most cruel death of Pyrrhus and Thisbe.
A good piece of work, I assure you. And a merry. Now call forth your actors by the scroll. Masters, spread yourself.
Answer as I call you. Nick Bottom, the Weaver, ready.
Name what part I am for, and proceed.
You, Nick Bottom, are set down for Pyrrhus.
What is Pyrrhus? A lover or a tyrant?
A lover that kills himself most gallant for love.
That'll ask some tears in the true performing of it. If I do, let the audience look to the rod. I will move storms. I will condole in some measure to the rest. Yet my chief humor is for a tyrant. I can play Heracles really, hard to tear cannon, to make us split. The raging rocks and shivering shocks shall break the locks of prison gates, and Vespers' car shall shine from far, and make it mar the foolish fates. This is lofty. Go, call the rest of your players. Heracles is vain, a tyrant's vain. A lover is what condoled.
Francis, flute, the bellows ringer.
Here, Peter Quince.
You must take Thisbe on me.
What is Thisbe? A wandering knight? It is the lady that Pyramus must love.
Nay, faith, let not me play a woman. I have a beard coming in.
Oh, that's all one. You can play at a mask and speak as small as you will.
And I may hide my face. Let me play Thisbe too. I'll speak in a monstrous little voice. Thisbe.
Ah, Pyramus, I love her dear, my dear, Thisbe dear. No. You must play Pyramus and flute you Thisbe.
Well, proceed.
Robin Starveling, the tailor?
Here, Peter Quince.
Ah, you must play Pyramus's mother. Tom Snout, the tinker.
Here, Peter Quince.
You, Pyramus's father. Snug, the joiner. You the lion's part. I hope your play is fit.
Have you the lion's part written? Pray with me, give it me, for I'm so studied.
You may do an extempore for something but roaring.
And I may play the lion's part too. I'll roar, and I'll do every man's heart good to hear me. I will roar, and I'll make the Duke say, let him roar again! Let him roar again!
And you should do it too terribly that you would fright the duchess and the ladies. They would shriek! And that were enough to hang us all.
Friends, I grant you, if you should fear the ladies out of their wits, they should have no more discretion but to hang us. But I will aggravate my boys to roar you as gently as any of them does. I will roar you in 12 any night and day.
You can play no part of Pyramus, for Pyramus is a sweet-faced man, a proper man that one shall see on a summer's day, a most lovely gentleman-like man. Therefore, you must needs play Pyramus.
Well, I will undertake it.
What beard do I best to play it in? Why, what you will.
I'll discharge in either your straw color beard, your orange tawny color beard, your purple and green beard, your French crown color beard. You prefer yellow.
Your French crowns have no hair at all, and you shall play barefaced. But masters, here are your parts, and I am to entreat you, request you, and desire you to calm them by tomorrow night and meet me in the palace wood, a mile without the town, for there we shall rehearse. If we meet in the city, we shall be dogged with company and our devices known. In the meantime, I will write a bill of property, such as I would play once. I pray you fail me not.
There we will meet, and there we may rehearse most obscenely and courageously. Take pains, be perfect. Adieu.
At the Duke's opening meet.
Enough. Hold or cut motion. Where you go?
How now, spirit?
Whither wander you? Over hill, over dale, through bush, through briar, over park, over pale, through salt and fire. I do wander everywhere, to look for the moon's sphere, and I serve the fairy queen to do her orbs upon the green. The cowslips tall, her pensioners be, and their gold coat spots you see. Those be rubies, fairy favors, in those speckles live their savors. I must go seek some dewdrops here, and hang a pearl in every cowslip's ear. Farewell, thou lawful spirits, all be gone. Our queen and all her elves come to
The king doth keep his revels here tonight. Take heed the queen come not within his sight, for Oberon is passing fell and rapt, because that she, as her attendant, now they never mate. In grove or green, by fountain clear or spangled starlight sheen, but they do swear that all their elves for fear creep into acorn cups and hide them there.
Either mistake your shape in making quiet, or else you are that shrewd and knavish fright, called Robin, good fellow, are not you he? That frights the maidens of the villages, skim milk and sometimes labor in the corn, and bootless make the breathless huswife churn, and sometimes make the drink to bear no barm, mislead near night wanderers, laughing at their harm. Those that hobgoblin call you sweet puck, you do their work and they shall have good luck. Are not you he?
Thou speaks to right. I am that merry wanderer of the night. I just to overon and make him smile when I fat and bean-fed horse beguile, nerve and likeness of a filly foal. And sometimes work I in the gossip's fold, in the very likeness of a roasted crab. And when she drinks, against her lips I bow, and on her with her dewlap pour the ale. Ha! Sometime the wise is not, telling the saddest tale for 3-foot stool mistaketh me. Then slip I from her bum and down tumbles she, and Taylor cries, falls into a cough. Ah, the choir that hold their hips and laugh, waxen in their mirth and knees, and swear that a merrier hour was never wasted there. Ugh, room, fairy. Here comes Oberon.
And here my mistress, would that he were gone.
Ill met by moonlight, proud Titania.
What? Jealous, Oberon? Fairy, skip hence, I have forsworn his bed and company. Ha!
Tarry, rash wanton, am not I thy lord?
Then I must be thy lady. But I know when thou hast stolen away from fairyland, and the shape of Corin sat all day, playing on pipes of corn and bursting laughs to amorous Philida. Why art thou here? Come from the farthest deep of India, but that forsooth the bouncing Amazon, your skin mistress and your warrior love to Theseus must be wedded. And you come to bring their bed, joy of prosperity?
How canst thou lust for shame, Titania? Glance at my credit with Hippolyta, knowing I know thy love to Theseus. Didst thou not lead him through the glimmering night from Periguna, whom he ravished, and make with him fair Aeacles break his faith with Ariadne and Antiopa?
These are the forgeries of jealousy, and never since the middle summer spring met we on hill, dale, forest, or mead, by Payne mountain, by rushy brook, or in the beached margin of the sea to dance our ringlets in a whistling wind. But with thy brawls, thou hast disturbed our sport. Therefore the winds piping to us in vain as from a bed sucked up from the sea. Contagious fogs falling in the land of every pelting river make so proud that they've overborne their confidence. The ox hath therefore stretched his yoke in vain. The plough lost his sweat as a green corn hath rotted ere his youth attained a beard. The fold stands empty in the drowned field. The crows are fat on moraine flock, and the quaint mazes in the wanton green for lack of terror, undistinguishable. The human mortals want their winter here. No night is now dim or terror blessed. Therefore the moon, the governess of floods, washes all the air, that rheumatic diseases do abound. And thorough this distant temperature, we see the seasons alter. Hoary head of frost fall on the fresh lap of crimson rose, and at all times thin and icy crown, and odorous chaplet of sweet summer buds is, as a mockery said, the spring, the summer, the childing autumn, the angry winter, change the want of liveries in the mason world, by their increase now not knows which is which. And the synchrogeny of evils comes from our debate, from our dissension. We are their parents and their original.
Do you amend it then? It lies in you. Why should Titania cross her Oberon? I do but beg of thee a little changeling boy to be my henchman.
Set your heart at rest. The fairyland lies with the child with me. His mother was a vulturess my order, and in the spiced Indian air by night. Full often has she gossiped by my side, and sat with me in Neptune's yellow sands, marking the embarkatures of the flood. When we lapse through the sails, conceive your grow big belly with the wanton wind, which she with pretty swimming gig following, would imitate and sail upon the land, to fetch me trifles and return again as from
boy did die. And for her sake, I do her up her boy. And for her sake, I will not part with him.
How long within this wood intend you stay?
Perchance till after Theseus' wedding day. If you will patiently dance to our round and see our moonlight revels, go with us. If not, shun me and I will spare your haunts.
Give me that boy, and I will go with thee.
Not for thy fairy kingdom! Fairies? Away! We shall try down right in my longer stay.
Well, go thy way. Thou shalt not from this grove till I torment thee for this injury. My gentle Puck, come hither. Thou rememberest, since once I sat upon a promontory and heard a mermaid on a dolphin's back, uttering such dulcet and harmonious breaths that the rude sea grew civil at her song, and certain stars shot madly from their spheres to hear the sea maid's music.
I remember.
That very time I saw, but thou couldst not, flying between the cold moon and the earth, Cupid all armed. A certain aim he took at a fair vestal thrown it by the west, and loosed his love shaft smartly from his bow as it should pierce 100,000 hearts. But I might see young Cupid's fiery shaft quenched in the chaste beams of the watery moon, and the imperial votress pass it on in maiden meditation fancy-free. Yet marked I where the bolt of Cupid fell. It fell upon a little western flower, before milk white, now purple with love's wound, and maidens call it love in idleness. Fetch me that flower, the herb I showed thee once. The juice of it on sleeping eyelids laid will make or man or woman madly dote upon the next live creature that it sees. Fetch me this herb, and be thou here again, ere the Leviathan can swim a league.
I'll put a girdle around the earth in 40 minutes. Begin.
Having once this juice, I'll watch Titania when she is asleep. The next thing that she, waking, looks upon, be it on lion, wolf, or bear, or bull, on meddling monkey, or on busy ape, she shall pursue it with the soul of love. And ere I take this charm from off her sight, as I can take it with another herb, I'll make her render up her page to me. But who comes here? I am invisible, and I shall overhear their conference.
I love thee not, therefore pursue me not. Now where is Lysander and fair Hermia? The one I'll stay, the other stayeth me. Thou toldst me they were stolen unto this wood, but here I am, wood within this wood, because I cannot be by Hermia. Hence get thee gone and follow me no more.
You draw me, you hard-hearted adamant, but you draw not iron. My heart is as true as steel. Leave you your power to draw, and I shall have no power to follow you. Ah!
Do I entice you? Do I speak you fair? Or rather, do I not the plainest truth tell you I cannot nor do not love thee?
And even for that do I love you all the more. I'm your spaniel. Demetrius, the more you beat me, I will fawn on you. Use me, but as your spaniel. Spurn me, strike me, neglect me, lose me, only give me even where there's I have to follow you. What worser place can I beg in your love, and yet a place of high respect with me, than to be used as you use your dog?
Tip not too much the hatred of my spirit, for I'm sick when I do look on thee.
And I'm sick when I look not on you.
You tip too much the hatred of my spirit. To leave the city and trust yourself into the hands of one who loves you not. To trust the opportunity to deny the ill counsel of the desert place with a rich word of your virginity.
Your virtue is my privilege. For that, it is not night when I do see your face. Therefore, I think I'm not in the night. Nor doth this wood like world's company. For you and my respect for all the world. Then how can it be said I'm alone, when all the world is here to look on me?
I will run from thee, and hide me in the brakes, and leave thee to the mercy of wild beasts.
The wild beasts have not such heart will, the story shall be changed. Home flies, and Daphne holds the chase. The dove pursues the griffin, the mile high, makes speed to catch the tiger, filled with speed. When cowardice pursues and valor flies.
I will not stay thy question. Let me go! And do not believe that I shall do thee mischief in these woods.
In the temple, the town, the field, you do me mischief. Fie, Demetrius! Your wrongs do set a scandal on the set. We cannot fight for love as men may do. We should be wooed, and we're not made to woo. Oh, I'll follow thee, next heaven of a hell, to die upon the hand I love so well.
Fare thee well, nymph. Ere he do leave this grove, thou shalt fly him, and he shall pursue thy love. Hast thou the flower there? Welcome, wanderer.
Aye, there it is. Ooh, ah. Ooh. Ah.
I pray thee, give it me. I know a bank where the wild thyme blows, where oxlips and the nodding violet grows, quite over-canopied with luscious woodbine, with sweet musk roses and with eglantine. There sleeps Titania sometime of the night, lulled in these flowers with dances and delight. There the snake throws her enameled skin, weed wide enough to wrap a fairy in. And with the juice of this, I'll streak her eyes and make her full of hateful fantasies. Take thou some of it, and seek through this grove. A sweet Athenian lady is in love with a disdainful youth. Anoint his eyes, but do it when the next thing he espies may be the lady. Thou shalt know the man by the Athenian garments he hath on. Effect it with some care, that he may prove more fond on her than she upon her love. And look thou meet me here again, ere the first cock crow.
Fear not, my lord. Your servant shall do so.
Your spotted snakes with double tongue, thorny hedgehogs be not seen, newts and buns do no wrong, come not near our fairy queen. Fill a bell with melody, sing in our sweet lullaby, lullaby, lullaby. Never harm, nor spell, nor charm, come my lovely lady night. So good night, with lullaby. Weaving spiders come not here, into long-legged spinners hence. Beetles like approach not near, warm nor snail do no offense. Fill a bell with melody, sing in our sweet lullaby, lullaby, lullaby. Never harm, nor spell, nor charm, come our lovely lady night. So good night, with lullaby.
And
thou seest when thou dost wake, do it for thy true love take. Love and languish for his sake, be it ounce or cat or bear, pard or boar with bristled hair. In thine eye that shall appear, when thou wakest it is thy dear. Wake when some vile thing is made.
Fair love, you faint with wandering in the wood. To speak troth, I forgot our way. Bless us from here if you think it good, and tarry for the comfort of the day.
Be it so, Lysander. Find you out of bed, for I upon this bank will rest my head.
One turf shall serve as pillow for us both, one heart, one bed, two bosoms, and one trough.
Nay, good Lysander, for my sake, my dear, lie further off, yet do not lie so near.
Oh, take the sense, sweet of my innocence. Love takes meaning in love's conference. Mean that my heart unto yours is knit, so that but one heart we could make of it. Two bosoms interchained with an oath, so then two bosoms into single trough. And by your side, no bedroom you deny, flanks over me, I do not lie.
Lysander riddles very prettily. Oh, but much beshrew my manners and my pride, if Hermia meant to say Lysander lied. But, gentle friend, for love and courtesy, lie further off in human modesty. Such separation as may well be said becomes a virtuous bachelor and a maid. So far be distant, and good night, sweet friend. Thy love now alter till thy sweet life end.
Amen, amen, to that fair prayer say I, and in life when I am loyal to you. Here is my bed, sleep give thee all his rest.
With half that wish, the wisher's eyes be pressed. Through the forest have I gone, yet Athenian found I none on whose eyes I might approve this flower's force in stirring love. Night in silence. Who is here? Weeds of Athens he doth wear. This is he, my master say, despiseth the Athenian fair. And there the maiden, sleeping sound on the dank and dirty ground. Oh, pretty soul. She durst not lie near this lack love, this kill courtesy. Churl, upon thy eyes I throw all the power this charm doth owe. When thou wakest, let love forbid sleep his seat on thy eyelid. So awake when I am gone, for I must now to Oberon.
Stay, no, don't kill me, sweet Demetrius.
I charge thee hence and do not harm me thus.
Wilt thou darkling leave me? Do not so.
Oh, stay on thy peril, I alone shall go.
Oh, I'm out of breath in this fond chase. The more my prayer, the lesser is my grace. Happy is Hermia, wherever so she lies, for she hath blessed, attractive eyes. How came her eyes so bright? Not with salt tears, if so mine are oftener washed than hers. No, no, I am as ugly as a bear. Beasts that meet me run away for fear, therefore no marvel for Demetrius. Do as a monster, fly my presence thus. What wicked and dissembling glass of mine made me compare with Hermia's feline? Oh, but who is here? Lysander on the ground? Dead or asleep? I see no blood, no wound. Lysander, you live, good sir, awake.
And run through fire, woe for thy sweet sake. transparent Helena, nature shows art, and through thy bosom makes me see thy heart. Where's Demetrius? Oh, how fit a word! Is that foul name to perish on my sword?
Do not say so, Lysander, say not so. What thou can love your Hermia, Lord, what thou? Yet Hermia still loves you. Then be content.
Content with Hermia? No, I do repent. The tedious minutes I with her have spent. Not Hermia, but Helena I love, who would not change a raven for a dove. The will of man is by his reason swayed, and reason says you are the worthier maid. Things gone are not ripe until their season, so I, being young, till now, fight not to reason. Touching now the point of human skill, reason becomes the marshal to my will. She leads me to your eyes where I o'erlook love stories written in love's richest book.
Wherefore was I to this keen mockery born, when at your hands did I deserve this scorn? Is it not enough, young man, that I did never, no, nor never can deserve a sweet look from Demetrius's eyes? But you must flout my insufficiency. Good troth you do me wrong, good sooth you do, in such disdainful manner me to woo. Very well, perforce I must confess, I thought you lord of more true gentleness. Oh, that a lady of one man refused, should of another therefore be abused.
She sees not Hermia. Hermia sleep thou there, and never mayst thou come Lysander near. For as is the fate of the sweetest things, the deepest loathings to the stomach brings. As the heresies that men do leave are hated most of those they did deceive. So thou mightst surfeit my heresy, for all be hated but most of me. In all my power address your love and might, to honor Helen and to be her knight.
Help me. Lysander, help me! Do thy best to pluck this crawling serpent from my breast! Ay me, for pity, what a dream was here. Lysander, look how I do quake with fear. Methought a serpent ate my heart away, and you sat smiling at its cruel prey. Lysander, what removed? Lysander, Lord, what out of hearing? Gone? No sound? No word? Alack, where are you? Speak, and if you hear, speak of all loves. Oh, I swoon, almost with fear. No? I assume you are not nigh. Either death or you I'll find immediately.
He's a most convenient place for our person. This green plot shall be our stage as hawthorn break or tired house. We shall do it actually, we shall do it before the Duke. Peter Quince. What sayest thou, boy Watson?
There are things in this comedy of Pyramus and Thisbe that never please. First, Pyramus must draw a sword to kill himself, which the ladies cannot abide. How answer you that?
By religion, a perilous pair!
I believe we should leave the killing out when all is done. Not a whit. I have a device to make all well. Write me a prologue, and let the prologue seem to say, we will do no harm with our swords. Now Pyramus is not killed indeed. And, for the more better assurance, tell them that I, Pyramus, am not Pyramus, but Bottom the Weaver. This shall put them out.
Well, we shall pass your prologue, and it shall be written in 8 and 6.
Nay, make it 2 more. Let it be written in 8. 8.
Will the ladies not be afeard of the lion?
most dreadful thing, for there is not a more fearful wildfowl than your lion living, and we ought to look to it.
Then another prologue must tell that he's not a lion at all.
Nay, you must name his name, and half his face must be seen through the lion's neck, and he shall speak out saying, thus, or to the same effect, ladies, or fair ladies, I would request you, or I would entreat you, not to fear, not to tremble, for my life, for yours. You think I come hither as a lion, it were pity of my life, for I am no such thing. I am a man, as other men are. And there you shall name his name, and tell them plainly that he is Snug the Joiner.
Well, if that is all, there's still two hard things, that is. We must bring moonlight to the chamber, for Pyramus and Thisbe met by moonlight.
Doth the moon shine the night we play our play?
A calendar! A calendar! Look in the almanac. Find out moonshine. Find out moonshine.
Yes, it doth shine at night.
Why, may we then leave a window at the great chamber where we play open, and then the moon may shine in at the casement.
Well, that is that, but there is still one more thing. We must have a wall in the great chamber, for Pyramus and Thisbe says in the story that we talk closer to the wall.
You could never bring in a wall. What say you, Bottom?
Some man or other must present wall. And he shall have some plaster, or some loam, or some rough cast about him to signify. Or he shall hold his fingers thus, and through that cranny shall Pyramus and Thisbe
Well, if that is all, then come, sit down, every mother's son, and let us rehearse your parts. Bottom, you begin. When you have spoken your speech, enter to that break, and so every man according to his key.
What? Heaven homespuns have we swaggering here so near the cradle of the fairy queen? What? A play to warn? I'll be an auditor. An actor too, perhaps, if I see cause.
Autumn, speak. Busy, stand forward.
the flowers of odious savor sweet. Odors. Odors, savor sweet. So hath thy breath, my dearest Thisbe dear. But hark, a voice. Stay thou, my dear one, and by and by I shall to thee appear.
A stranger Pyramus than e'er played here.
So I speak now.
Aye, very much, for you must understand he has gone but to see a noise and is to come again. Why, you must not speak that, man. That is yours to Pyramus. You speak your part all at once, cues and all. Pyramus, enter. Your cue is passed. It is never tied.
But yet we're never tired.
If I were fair Thisbe, I were only thou.
Some
Translated. I, Caesar and Ivory. This is to make an ass of me. To make me afraid. If they could. But I will not stir from this place. Do what they can. I will walk up and down. And I will sing. And they shall hear that I am not afraid. He also talks so black of hue with orange honey bill. His throstles of which is no so true in red with little bill.
What angel wakes me from my flowery bed?
And the plain soccer crew gray. For it don't call many a man doctor, but dares not answer nay. For indeed, who would set his wit to so foolish a bird? Who would give a bird the lie, though he cry cuckoo? Never so.
I pray thee, gentle mortal, sing again. Mine ear is but enamored by thy note, so is mine eye enthralled to thy shape. And thy fair virtuous force perforce doth move me on the first view to say, no, to swear, I love thee.
Methinks, mistress, you should have little reason for that. Say the truth. Reason and love keep little company together nowadays. The more pity of some honest manner does not make them friends. Nay, I can blink upon occasion.
How art as wise as thou art beautiful.
Not so neither. If I have enough wood to get me out of this wood, I have enough to serve my own turn.
Out of this wood do not desire to go. Thou shalt remain here whether thou wilt or no. I am the spirit of no common rate. The summer so long tend upon my state. And I do love thee. Therefore go with me. I will fetch thee first to attend on thee, and fetch thee jewels from the deep, and sing while thou pressed flowers dost sleep. And I will purge thy mortal grossness so, that thou shalt like an airy spirit go. Peace blossom, cobweb, mold, mustard. Ready? And I. Where shall we go? Be kind and courteous to this gentleman. Hop in his walks, gambol in his eyes. Feed him with apricots, and dewberries, and mulberries, and green figs. The honey bags steal from the humblebees, and for night keepers quaff their waxen eyes, and light them at the fiery glowworm's eyes. To have my love to bend to rise, and to pluck the wings from painted butterflies. Not even elves do him courtesies.
Hail, mortal.
Hail, hail, hail.
I cry your worship mercy heartily. I beseech your worship's name.
Cobweb.
I shall desire you more acquaintance, good master Cobweb. If I cut my finger, I shall make bold with you. Your name, honest gentleman? I pray you, commend me to Mistress Blush, your mother, and to Master Peascod, your father. Good Master Peas Blossom. I shall desire you more acquaintance too. Your name, I beseech you, sir?
Mustard seed.
Good Master Mustard Seed. I know your patience well. That same cowardly, giant-like ox beef hath devoured many gentlemen of your house. I promise you, your kindred hath made my eyes water ere now. I shall desire you with more acquaintance too, good Master Mustard Seed.
Come, wait upon him. Leave him to my bower. The moon, methinks, looks with the watery eye, and when she weeps with every little flower, lamenting summon force of chastity. Tie up my lover's tongue, bring him silent.
I wonder if Titania be awaked. Then what it was that next came in her eye she must dote upon in extremity. Here comes my messenger. How now, mad spirit? What night rule about this haunted grove?
My mistress, with a monster, is in love. Near to her close and consecrated bower, when she was in her dull and sleeping hour, a crew of patches, rude mechanicals who worked for bread upon Athenian stalls, were met together to rehearse a play intended for great Theseus' nuptial day. The shallowest thick-skin of this barren sort, who Pyramus presented in their sport, forsook his scene, and entered in a break, when I did him at this advantage take. An ass's gnaw I fix it on his head, anon his thisbe must be answered, and forth my mimic comes, when they him spy, as wild geese that the creeping fowler eye, or russet-pated chuffs, many in sort, rising and cawing at the gun's report, do stir themselves and madly sweep the sky, so at his sight away his fellows fly, that at our stab here are one falls, he murder cries and help from Athens calls. Their sense thus weak, lust with their fears thus strong, made senseless things begin to do them wrong. For briars and thorns at their apparel snatch, some sleeves, some hats, from yielders all things catch. I led them on in this distracted fear, and left sweet Pyramus translated there, when in that moment, so it came to pass, Titania waked, and straightway loved an ass.
Oh, this falls out better than I could devise. But hast thou yet latched the Athenian's eyes with the love juice as I bid thee do?
I took him sleeping, that is finished too, and the Athenian woman by his side, that when he wakes, she must, of force, be eyed.
Stand close. This is the same Athenian.
This is the woman, but this is not the man.
Oh, why rebuke he who loves you so? Lay breath so bitter on your bitter foe.
Now I but chide, but I should use thee worse, for thou hast given me cause to curse. Thou hast slain Lysander in his sleep, knee or shoes in blood, plunge in deep and kill me, no! This fellow's not so true today. Is he to me what he has stolen away from sleeping Hermia? I'll believe, as soon as this whole earth be bored, that the moon may through its center creep, and so displease her brother's noontide with the antipodes. It cannot be but thou hast murdered him. So should a murderer look so dead, so grim.
So should the murdered look, and so should I. Pierced though I by your stern cruelty. Yet you, the murderer, look as bright, as clear as yonder Venus in her glimmering spear.
What's this to my Lysander? Good Demetrius, wilt thou give him me?
I'd rather give his carcass to my hounds.
Out, dog. Out, cur.
Thou drives me past the bounds of maid's patience. Hast thou slain him then? Henceforth be never numbered among among men. Oh, once tell true, even for my sake. Durst thou look upon him while being awake? Hast thou killed him sleeping? Oh, great touch, can not a worm an adder do so much? An adder did it, for with doubler tongue than thine, thou serpent, never adder stung.
You spend your passion on a misprized food. I'm not guilty of Lysander's blood, nor is he dead, for what I can tell.
Oh, I pray thee tell me that he is well.
And if I could, what would I get there for?
Ugh! A privilege never to see me more. And from thy hated presence part I so. See me no more, whether he be dead or no.
this fierce fame. Here there for a while I will remain. For sorrow's heaviness doth heavier grow. For then bankrupts sleep off sorrow owe. Or in some slight measure it'll pay. Or is tender. Here I make my stay.
What hast thou done? Thou hast quite mistaken, and laid the love juice on some true love sight. Of thy misprison must perforce ensue, not some true love turned, and not a false turn true.
Then, fate rules that one man holding troth, a million fail, confounding oath on oath.
About the wood, go swifter than the wind, and Helena of Athens look thou find. All fancy sick she is, and pale of cheer, with sighs of love that cost the fresh blood dear. By some illusion, see thou bring her here. I'll charm his eyes, against she do appear.
I go. Look how I go. Swifter than arrow from the Tartar's bow. There.
Flower of this purple dye, it's with Cupid's archery. Sink an apple of his eye. When his love he doth espy, let her shine as gloriously as the Venus of the sky. When thou wakest, if she be by, beg of her for remedy.
Captain of our fairy band, Helena is here at hand, and the youth is stuck by me, pleading for a lover's fee. Shall we their fond pageant see? Lord, what fools these mortals be!
Stand aside, the noise they make will cause Demetrius to awake.
Then we'll two at once, will one, that must needs be sport alone. And these things do best please me that befall preposterously. What?
Why should you think that sheep woman scorn?
Scorn and division never come in tears. Look, when I vow, I weep, and vow so born. Through nativity all truth appears. How can these things in me seem scorn to you? Bring the badge of faith to prove them true.
You do advance your cunning more and more. When truth kills truth. Oh, devilish holy fray, these vows are Hermia's. Will you give her o'er? Weigh oath with oath, and you will nothing weigh. Your vows to her and me, put in two scales, will even weigh, and both as light as tails.
I had no judgment when to her I swore.
Nor none in my mind. Now you give her o'er.
Demetrius loves her, and he loves not you.
Helen. Goddess. Nymph perfect divine. To what my love shall I compare thine eye? Oh, crystal is muddy, and how ripe and show those lips, those kissing cherries, tend and grow. Oh, that pure jeweled white high terrace snow fan from the eastern wind turned to a crow. Oh, hold up thy hand, oh, let me kiss this princess of pure white, the seal of bliss.
Oh, spite! Oh, hell, I see you were all bent to set against me for your merriment. If you were civil and knew courtesy, you would not do me much thus injury. Can you not hate me, as I know you do? But you must join in souls to mock me too. If you were men, as men were, you would not use the gentle ladies
Demetrius, be not so. We love Hermia, this you know I know. And here with all good will and with all my heart, in Hermia's love, I yield you up my part. And yours of Helena to me bequeath, whom I do love and will do till my death.
Never did mockers win to your idle breath.
Lysander, keep thy Hermia, I will none. For I loved her, all that love is gone. Like a guest why sojourn, and back to Helena is home return. There to remain.
Helen, it is not so.
Oh, disparage not the faith, thou dost not know. Thus thy peril thy abide. Look where thy love comes, yonder is thy dear.
Dark night that from the eye his function takes, the ear more quick of apprehension makes, wherein it doth impair the seeing sense, and pays the hearing double recompense. Thou art not by mine eye, Lysander, found, mine ear, I think, it brought me to thy sound. But why unkindly didst thou leave me so?
Why should he stay whom love doth press to go?
What love could press Lysander from my side?
Lysander's love thou null and by. Fair Helena, more lies than all yon fiery eyes of light. Why seekest thou me? Canst this make thee know the hate I bear thee made me leave thee so?
You speak not as you think, it cannot be.
No! She is one of this confederacy. Now I perceive they have conjoined all three to fashion this false sport in spite of me. Injurious Hermia, most ungrateful maid, have you conspired? Have you with these contrived to make me this foul derision? So the counsel we two have shared, the sisters' vows, the hours we have spent, we have chid the hasty for the time, for parting us. Oh, is all forgot? All school days, friendships, childhood innocence? We, Hermia, like two artificial gods, have with our needles created both one flower, both on one sampler, sitting on one cushion, both warbling in one song, both in one key, as if our hands, our sides, voices, and minds had been incorporate. So we grew together, like two double cherries singing parted, but yet in union and partition. Two lovely berries molded on one stem, so with two singing bodies but one heart. Two of the first, like coats and heraldry, due but to one, crowned with one crest. And while you ripped our ancient love asunder, to join with men in scorning your poor friend, it is not friendly, it is not maidenly. Our sex, as well as I, may chide you for it, though I alone do feel the injury.
I am amazed at your words. I scorn you not, yet it seems you scorn me.
Have you not set Lysander, as in scorn, to follow me and praise my eyes and face, and made your other love Demetrius, who even but now did spurn me with his foot to call me honest, divine, rare, precious, celestial? Wherefore speaks he this to her he hates? And wherefore does Lysander hide her love, so rich within his soul, and tender me to receive affection, but by yours I cannot so grace as you. So unlove, so fortune, the miserable most of love, unloved. This is his pity, rather than despise.
I understand not what you mean by this.
Hey, you! Preserve her counterfeit sad looks. Make nouns upon me when I turn my back. Wink at each other. Hold the sweet chest out. This sport, well carried, shall be chronicled. If you have any pity, grace, or manners, do not make me such an argument, but fare you well, partly my own fault, which death or absence soon shall remedy.
My excuse, my love, my life, my soul, fair Helena.
Oh! Excellent!
Oh, sweet, do not scorn her so.
If she not entreat, I can compel.
Thou canst compel no more than she entreat. Thy threats have no more strength than her weak prayers. Helen, I love thee. By my life I do. I swear by all thou will lose for thee to prove him false that says I love thee not.
And I say I love thee more than he can do.
If thou say so, withdraw, prove it too.
Oh, quick, come.
Lysander!
Ooh,
Wherefore tell all this?
away, you.
No, you seem to break free. Take on as you call me, and come not, you are a tame man. Go!
Hang off, thou cat, thou bird. Vile thing, let loose. Oh, shake
from me like the serpent.
Why are you grown so rude? What changes this sweet love?
Thy love, out tawny tartar, out loathed medicine, oh hated potion hence.
Do not jest.
Yes, soothe, and so do you.
Demetrius, I will keep my word with thee.
Why, but I your bond. For if a single weak bond holds you, I'll not trust your word.
What, should I hurt her, strike her, kill her dead? Although I hate her, I shall not harm her so.
What? Can you do me greater harm than hate? Hate me? Wherefore? Oh, what news, my love? Am I not Hermia? Are you not Lysander? I am as fair as I was erewhile. Why then you left me? Oh, the gods forbid! In earnest shall I say.
I by my life never did desire to see thee more. Therefore be out of hope, of question, of doubt. Be certain, nothing truer. 'Tis no jest that I do hate thee and love Helena.
Oh, me. You juggler. You canker blossom. You thief of love. What, have you come by night and stolen my love's heart from it?
Fine-eyed thief, have you no modesty, no maiden shame, no touch of bashfulness? What, will you tear impatient answers from my gentle tongue? By you counterfeit, you puppet, you!
Puppet? Why so? Why, that way goes the game. Now I perceive she hath made compare between our statures. She hath urged her height with her personage, her tall personage. Her height, forsooth, she hath prevailed with him. Are you grown so high in his esteem that I am so dwarfish and so low? How low am I, thou painted maypole? How low am I? I am not yet so low that my nails can reach unto thine eyes.
I pray you, though you mock me, gentlemen, let her not hurt me. I was never cursed. I have no gift at all in shrewishness. I am a right maid for my cowardice. Let her not strike me. You perhaps may think because she's something lower than myself that I can match her.
Lower? Hark again!
Good Hermia, do not be so bitter with me. I evermore did love you. To keep your counsels, never wronged you. Save that in love unto Demetrius. I told him of your stealth into this wood. He followed you. For love, I followed him, but he hath chid me hence and threatened me. To spurn me, strike me, nay, to kill me too. And now, so you will let me quiet go. To Athens will I bear my folly back and follow you no further. Let me go. You see how simple and how fond I am.
Why? Get you gone! Who is it that hinders you?
A foolish heart that I leave here behind.
What? With Lysander?
With Demetrius.
Be not afraid, she shall not harm thee, Helena.
No, sir, she shall not, though you take her part.
Oh, when she's angry, she is keen and shrewd. She was a vixen when she went to school, and though she be but little, she is fierce.
Little? Nothing but low and little? Why will you suffer her to flout me thus? Let me come to her! Ah!
Get you gone, you dwarf, you minimus of Knotgrass maid, you bead, you acorn.
Oh, you are too officious on behalf that scorns your services. Let her alone. Speak not of Helena, take not her part. Never so little shoulder of her, thou shalt abide it.
Now she holds me not. Now follow thou dares to try whose right of thine mind is most impelled now.
Follow? Nay, I'll go cheek by jaw.
You, mistress. Oh, this coil is long of you. May not go back.
I cannot trust you. I no longer stay in your cursed company. Your hands than mine are quicker for fray. My legs are longer, though, to run away.
I am amazed. And I know not what to say.
Whew. Phew.
This is thy negligence. Still thou mistakest, or else committest these knaveries wilfully.
Believe me, King of Shadows, I mistook. Did you not tell me I should know the man by the Athenian garments he had on? So far, blameless proves my enterprise, as I have anointed an Athenian's eyes. And so far am I glad, and so did sort, for this there jangling I esteem a sport.
Thou seest these lovers seek a place to fight. I, therefore, Robin, overcast the night. The starry welkin cover thou anon, with drooping fog as black as Acheron, and lead these testy rivals so astray, as one come not within another's way. Like to Lysander sometime frame thy tongue, then stir Demetrius up with bitter wrong. And rail thou sometime like Demetrius, and from each other look thou lead them thus, till o'er their brows death counterfeiting sleep, with leaden legs and batty wings doth creep. Then crush this herb into Lysander's eye, whose liquor hath this virtuous property to take from thence all error of his might, and make his eyeballs roll with wonted sight. When they next wake, all this derision shall seem a dream and a fruitless vision. And then back to Athens shall the lovers wend, with league whose date till death shall never end. Whilst I in this affair do thee employ, I'll to my queen and beg her Indian boy. Then I will her charmed eye release from monsters' view, and all things shall be peace.
My fairy lord, this must be done with haste, for night swift dragons cut the clouds full fast, and yonder shines Aurora's harbinger, at whose approach ghosts wandering here and there troop home to churchyards. Damned spirits all, who in crossways and floods have their burial already to their worthy beds are gone, for fear lest day should look their shades upon. They willfully themselves exile from light, and must, for I, consort with black-browed night.
But we are spirits of another sort. I with the morning's love have oft made sport, and like a forester, the groves may tread, even till the eastern gate all fiery red, opening on Neptune with fair blessed beams, turns yellow gold his salt green streams. But notwithstanding haste, make no delay, we may effect this business yet ere day.
Up and down, up and down. I'll lead them up and down. I am feared in field and town. Goblin, lead them up and down. Here comes one.
Where art thou, proud Demetrius? Speak thou now.
Here, villain, drawn and ready. Where art thou?
I will be with thee straight.
Follow me then to plainer ground.
Lysander, speak again. Thou runaway, thou coward, art thou fled? Speak! In a bush, where does thy hide thy head?
Thou coward, art thou bragging to the stars, telling the bushes that thou look'st for wars that will not come? Come, recreant, come thou coward, I'll whip thee with a rod. He is defiled that draws a sword on thee.
Yeah, thou there.
Follow my voice. We'll try no manhood here.
He goes before me and still dares me on. When I come where he calls, then he is gone. This villain is much lighter heeled than I followed fast, the faster he did fly. That fallen am I, and heart couldn't even weigh. And he will rest me, come thou gentle day. For if but once you show me thy grey light, I'll find Demetrius and revenge this fight.
Oh, coward, why comest thou not?
Abide me if thou darest, for will I wot. Thou runnest before me, shifting every spot. Dare not stand nor look me in the face. Where art thou now?
Come hither. I am here.
Nay then, thou mockst me. Thou shalt buy this deer. Never that face by daylight see. Go thy way. Fate is constrained with me. I shall measure my length on this cold bed. By daylight's approach, look to be visited.
Oh, weary night. Oh, long and tedious night. Abate thy hours. Shine comforts from the east that I may back to Athens by daylight. From these that my poor company detest, and sleep that sometimes shuts up sorrow's eyes. Steal me a while for mine own company.
Yet the three? Come one more, and two of both kinds makes up 4. Oh, here she comes, cursed and sad. Cupid is a knavish lad, thus to make poor females mad.
Never so a-weary, never so in woe, bedabbled with the dew and torn with briars. My legs can keep no pace with my desires. I can no further crawl, no further go. Here I'll rest me till break of day. Heaven shield Lysander if they meet a fray.
On the ground, sleep sound. I'll apply to your eye, gentle lover, remedy. When thou wakest, thou takest true delight in the sight of thy former lady's eye, and the country proverb known, that every man should take his own, in your waking shall be shown. Jack shall have Jill, naught shall go ill. The man will have his Merrigan, and all shall be well.
Sit thee down upon this flowery bed, while I the animal cheeks do coy, and stick musk roses in thy sleek, smooth hair, and kiss thy fair large ears, my gentle joy.
Where's Peas Blossom?
Ready,
Scratch my head, Peas Blossom. Where's Monsieur Cobweb?
ready.
Monsieur Cobweb, good Monsieur, get you and your weapon in your hand and kill me a red hip humblebee on the top of a pistol. Bring me the honey bag, and do not hurt yourself too much in the action, Signor. And good Monsieur, have a care the honey bag break not. I'd be loath to have you overflown with honey bag, Signor. Good Master West.
Ready!
Give me your youth, mustard seed. Pray you, leave your
nothing, monsieur, but to help cover cobweb scratch. I must to the barber's, monsieur, for methink I am marvels hairy about the face. I'm such a tender ass my hair do but I must scratch.
What? Wilt thou hear some music, my sweet love?
I have a reasonable good ear in music. I thought the tones and the bones.
Or say, sweet love, what thou desirest to eat?
Surely a peck of provender. I can munch on your good dry oats. Methink I much desire to a bottle of hay. Good hay, sweet hay, hath no fellow.
I have a venturous fare that shall seek the squirrel's hoard and fetch thee new nuts.
I'd rather have a handful or two of dried peas. I pray you, let none of your people stir me, for I have an exposition of sleep come upon me.
Sleep thou and I will wind thee in my arms. Fairies, be gone and always away. So doth the woodbine and the sweet honeysuckle gently entwists the female ivy so that it rings the barky fingers of the elm. Oh, how I love thee! Oh, how I do it on me.
Welcome, good Robin. Seest thou this sweet sight? Her dotage I do begin to pity, for meeting her of late behind this wood, seeking sweet favors of this hateful fool, I did upbraid her and fall out with her. For she his hairy temples then had rounded with coronets of fresh and fragrant flowers, and that same dew, which sometime on the buds was wont to swell like round and orient pearls, stood now within the pretty Floriette's eyes, like tears that did at their own disgrace bewail. When I had at my pleasure taunted her, and she in mild terms begged my patience, I then did ask of her for changeling child, which straight she gave me, and she sent forth her fairy to bear him in my bower in fairyland. And now I have the boy, I will undo this hateful imperfection of her eyes. And, gentle Puck, take this transformed scalp from off the head of this Athenian swain, that he, waking when the others do, may all to Athens back again repair, and think no more of this night's accidents, but as the fierce vexation of a dream. But first, I will release the fairy queen. Be as thou was wont to be. See as thou was wont to see. Dian's bud, or Cupid's flower, hath such force and blessed power. Now, my Titania, awake you, my sweet queen.
My Oberon! What visions I have seen! Methought I was enamored of an ass.
There lies your love.
Oh, how these things came to pass! How I loathe this result now.
Silence a while. Robin, take off his head. Titania, music hall, and strike more dead than of these five the senses.
Music! Music to deter with sleep!
When thou wakes with thine own fool's eyes, peep!
Sound music! Come, my queen, take hands with me, and rock the ground where all these sleepers be. and I are new in amity, and will tomorrow midnight solemnly dance at Duke Theseus's house triumphantly, and bless it to all fair prosperity. There shall the pairs of lovers be, wedded with Theseus, all in jollity.
Fairy king, attend and mark! I do hear the morning lark!
Then, Titania, in silence said, trip we after night's shade, we the globe can compass soon, swifter than the wandering moon.
Come, my lord, and in our flight, tell me how it came this night. The eye sleeping here was found, with these mortals of the crowd.
Go, one of you, find out the forester. For now, our observation is performed, and since we are the hour of the day, my love shall hear the music of my hounds. Uncouple in the western valley, let them go. Dispatch, I say, find the forester. We will, fair queen, up to the mountain tops to mark the musical confusion of hounds. An echo in conjunction.
I was with Hercules and Cadmus once, when in a wood of Crete they bathed the bear with the hounds of Sparta. Never had I heard such gallant chiding, for besides the
The mountains, the skies, every region near, sing all one mutual cry. Never had I heard such musical discord, such sweet thunder.
My hounds are bred of the Spartan kind, so flued, so sanded, with heads that are hung with ears that sweep away the morning dew, crook kneed and do laugh like Thessalonian bulls, slow in pursuit, but match the mouth like bells, each under each, a cry more single has never been more poetry, nor cheered with horn in Crete, in Sparta, nor in Thessaly. Judge when you hear. Ah! But soft! What nymphs are these?
My lord, my daughter here is asleep. And this Lysander. This Demetrius is. And this Helena. Old Nados Helena. I wonder of their being here together.
No doubt they rose up early to observe the rite of May, and hearing our intent, came here in grace of our solemnity. But speak, Aegis, is now not the day that Hermia should give answer of her choice?
It is, my lord.
Go, bid the huntsmen, wake them with their horns. Good morrow, friends! St. Valentine's past. Begin these wood birds but to couple now?
Pardon, my lord?
Oh, I pray you all stand up. I know you two are rival enemies. How comes this gentle concord in the world that hatred is so far from jealousy? To sleep by hate and fear no enmity.
My lord, I shall reply amazedly. Half sleep, half waking, but as yet I swear I cannot truly say how I came here. But as I think, for truly would I speak, and now it bethink me, so it is. I came with Hermia hither. Our intent was to be gone from Athens, where we might, without the peril of the Athenian law.
Enough! Enough! My lord, you have enough. I beg the law upon his head. They would have stolen away if it would. Thereby too, Demetrius, thereby to have defeated you and me. You of your wife, and me of my consent. My consent she should be your wife.
My lord, fair Helen told me in their stealth, and of this purpose hither unto this wood. I in theory hither follow. Helena in fancy, following me. My lord, I know not by what purpose, but by some purpose it may be, that my love to Hermia is melted as the snow. And as it seems to me now is a remembrance of an idle god, which in my childhood I did dote upon. All the virtue, the pleasure of mine eye, the virtue of my heart, to Helena. To her, my lord. Long ago, ere I saw Hermia, like a sickness, I did loathe this food. But now in health I've come to my natural taste. And I'll wish it, love it, long for it, and forevermore be true to it.
Oh, fair lovers who are fortunately met! Of this discourse we more will hear anon. Aegis, I will overbear your will, for in
eternally knit, and as the morning now is something worn, our purpose hunting shall be set aside. Away with us to Athens, 3 by 3, we shall hold a feast at great solemnity. Come, Hippolyta!
These things seem so small and undistinguishable. Far off mountains turn into clouds.
Methinks I see these things with parted eye, when everything seems double.
So methinks. And I have found Demetrius like a jewel, mine own and not mine own.
Why, are you sure that we are awake? It seems to me that we sleep, we dream. Was the Duke not here? Did he bid us follow?
Yea, and my father.
And Hippolyta.
And he bid us follow to the temple.
Why, then we are awake. Come, let us follow it. By the way, let us recount our dreams.
When my cue comes, call me, and I will answer. My next is, most fair Pyramus. Hey ho, Peter Quint. Flute, the bellows mender. Snuffinger, starving. God's my life. Stolen hence and left me asleep. I have had a most rare vision. I have had a dream past what a man could say what dream it was. Man is but an ass if he'll go about to expound this dream. Methought I was, there was no man could say what. Methought I was, and methought I had. Man is but an expounded fool if he will go about to say what methought I had. I'll get Peter Quince to write me about. It shall be called Bottom's Dream, because it hath no bottom. The eye of man hath not seen, the ear of man hath not heard, the hand of man to taste, nor his tongue to conceive, nor his heart to report what my dream was. I shall sing it at the latter end of the play, before the Duke, peradventure, to make it more gracious, I shall sing it at her death. But do not ask me what. If I tell you, I'm not true Athenian. I'll tell you everything, right as it fell out. Let us hear, sweet autumn. Not a word of me. All that I will tell you is that the Duke hath died. Get your apparel together. Good strings for your beards, new ribbons for your pumps. We are to meet the president at the palace. Every man will go with the short and the long as our play is preferred. And in any case, let Thisbe have clean linen. And let not him that plays the lion pair sails, for they shall hang out as the lion's claw. And most, dear actors, eat no onion, nor garlic, for we are to utter sweet breath. And I do not doubt but to hear them say, it is a sweet comedy. No more words. Away! Go away! More strange than true. I never may believe these antique fables nor these fairy toys. Lovers and madmen have such seething brains, such shaping fantasies that apprehend more than cool reason ever comprehends. The lunatic, the lover, and the poet are of imagination, all compact. One sees more devils than the vast hell can hold. That is the madman. The lover, always frantic, sees Helen's beauty in a brow of Egypt. The poet's eye in a fine frenzy rolling doth glance from heaven to earth, from earth to heaven, and as imagination bodies forth the forms of things unknown, the poet's pen doth turn them to shape and gives it to airy nothing, a local habitation and a name. Such tricks hath strong imagination that if it were but to apprehend some joy, it comprehends some bringer of that joy, or in the night imagining some fear. How easy is a bush supposed to bear?
But all the story of the night told over, and all their minds transfigured so together, more witnesses than fancy's images, and grossing of great constancy, but howsoever strange and admirable.
Here come the lovers, full of joy and mirth. Joy, gentle friends, joy and fresh days of love and company your hearts.
What then to us? Wait in your royal walks, your board, your bed.
Come now, what masks, what dances? How shall we? Come now, what masks, what dances shall we have to ease this anguish of this torturing hour? What revels are at hand? Call Philostrate.
Here.
Ah! What abridgments have for you this evening? What masks? What music? How shall we beguile this lazy time, if not with some delight?
There's a reason how many sports are right. Make choice of which your highness wishes first.
The battles of the centaurs, to be sung by an Athenian eunuch to the harp. Well, not that. From Thebes. It was played when I last came a conqueror. The riot of the tipsy bacchanals, tearing the Thracian singer in their rage. That is an old device, and I have told my love and glory of my kinsman Hercules. The thrice three muses, mourning the death of learning, late deceased in beggary. That is some satire, keen and critical, not sorting with a nuptial ceremony. A tedious brief scene with a young Pyramus and his lover Thisbe. Very tragical mirth. Merry and tragical. Tedious and brief. That is some hot ice and wondrous strange snow. How shall we find the concord of this discord?
There's a play, my lord, some 10 words long, which is as brief as I've known a play. But for 10 words, my lord, it is too long, which makes it tedious. For in all the play, there's not one word apt, not one player fitted. Tragical, my lord, it is. For Pyramus there and doth kill himself, which, when I saw rehearse, I must confess made my eyes water, but more merry tears. The passion of loud laughter never shed.
What are they that do play it?
Hard-handed men who work in atmospheres, who have never labored in their minds till now, and now have toiled their unbreathed memories with the same slave internuptial.
hear that play, for never anything can be amiss when simpleness and duty tender to it. Bring them in, and take your places, ladies.
I love not to see wretchedness overcharged.
Why, gentle sweet, you shall see no such thing.
They say they do nothing of this kind.
The kind are we, to give them thanks for nothing. Our sport shall take what they mistake, and what poor duty cannot do. Noble respect takes it might, not merit. For where I have come, many great clerks have proposed to greet me with premeditated welcomes, where I have seen them shiver and look pale, making periods in the midst of their sentences, throttling their practiced accents and their fears, and, in conclusion, dumbly have broken off, not paying me a welcome. Trust me, sweet, for I, out of the silence, yet I have picked a welcome, and I have picked a welcome, and out of the modesty of fearful duty, I, from Thebes,
Gentle sweet, your constitution.
My apologies. I have picked a welcome.
So please, your grace, the prologue is addressed.
Bring them in.
Oh.
If we offend, it is with goodwill that you should think we come not to offend, but with goodwill to show our simple skill. That is the true beginning of our errand. Consider then, we do not come as minding to content. Our true intent is all for the right. We aren't here that you should hear repent. The actors are at hand, and by their shows, you shall know all that you are like to know.
This fellow doth not stand upon points.
He hath heard his prologue like a rough poet. A good persuasion, my lord. 'Tis not enough to speak, but to speak true.
He hath played on this prologue like a child on a recorder. Sound, but not in government.
His speech was like a tangled chain, nothing compared, but all disorder. Who's next?
Gentles, perchance you wonder at this show, but wonder on till truth make all things plain. This man is peerless, if you will know. This beauteous lady Thisbe is certain. This man with lime and rough cast off present. Whoa! As vile walls these lovers sit, and through walls pour true, for souls are from which let no man wonder. This man with lantern, dog, and bush of thorn, such as moonshine, if you will know. By moonshine these lovers think no scorn. To meet at nearest tomb, there to be. This grisly beast, which lion hide by name, did scare Thisbe, first coming by night, did scare away or rather than fright. And as she fled, her mantle she did fall, which lion vile with bloody mouth did stain. Anon goes peerless, sweet youth and tall, divine is trusty Thisbe's mantle slain, whereat his bloody blade will blade. He bravely broaches boiling bloody breast, and Thisbe, tarrying in mulberry shade, his dagger drew and died for all the rest. This lion, moonshine, wall, and lovers twain, at large the sports love, here they do remain.
I wonder if the lion be to speak.
No wonder, my lord. One lion made with many asses do.
In this interlude it doth befall that I was snapped by name present a wall, and such a wall would have you think it had in it a craning hole, or chink, through which the lovers, Pyramus and Thisbe, did whisper often, very secretly. This loam, this rough cast, this stone doth show that I am the same wall, the truth is so. And this, the cranny is, right and sinister, through which the
speak better.
It is the wittiest partition I've ever heard discourse, my lord.
Pyramus draws near the wall. Silence!
Oh, grim looking night! Oh, night with hue so black! Oh, night which ever art when day is not! Oh, night, alack, alack, alack! I fear my Thisbe's promise is struck, and thou, O wall, O sweet, O lovely wall, that standest between her father's ground and mine. O wall, O sweet and lovely wall, show me thy chink to blink through with my eye. Thanks, courteous wall, Jove shield thee well for this. But what see I? No Thisbe do I see! O wretched wall, through whom I see no bliss! Cursed be thy stone, thus deceived!
The wall, methinks, being sensible, should curse again.
No, in truth, sir, he should not. Deceiveth me is Thisbe's cue to enter. She's to enter, and I must spy her through the wall, and you shall see it will fall back, as I told you. Yonder, she comes.
My tree lift him up and kiss thy stones, with lime and hair, you're up in me.
I see a voice. Now will I to the chink and see my lover. Thisbe,
My love? Thou art my love, I think.
think what thou wilt. I am thy lover's grace, and like Lymander am I trusty still.
And I lay telling to the fates me kill.
Not shaftless to procuse was so true.
And I, like shaftless to progress, I to you.
Oh, kiss me through the hole of this vile wall.
That's a man.
I kiss the wall, not your lips at all.
Wilt thou at Ninny's tomb meet me straight away?
Tried life, tried death, I come without delay.
Thus I, wall, my part discharging and being done, thus wall away doth go.
Is the wall now down between the two neighbors?
No, remedy, my lords, and walls are so willful to hear without warning.
This is the silliest stuff that ever I heard.
The best in this kind of shadows, and the worst are no worse of imagination.
Then it must be your imagination and not theirs.
If we imagine them, no worse than they of themselves, they may pass for excellent men. Here comes your noble beast man, a man and a lion.
Oh.
You ladies, you whose gentle hearts do fear, the smallest monstrous mouse that creeps on floor, may not perchance both quake and tremble here when lion rough and wild rage doth roar. Then know that I, as snug the joiner, lion fell, nor else the lion's den. For if I should, as lion, come and strike into this place, 'twere pity on my life.
What a gentle beast and of a good conscience.
The very best of these, my lord, ere I saw.
This lion is a very fox for his valor.
True, and a goose for his discretion.
Not so, my lord, for his valor cannot carry his discretion, if the fox carries the goose.
His discretion, I am sure, cannot carry his valor, for the goose carries not the fox. It is well. Leave it to his discretion, and let us listen to the move.
This lanthorn doth the horned moon present.
Woo!
Why, he should have worn the horns on his head.
He is no crescent, and his horns are invisible within the circumference.
He dares not go for the candle, for it is already in snuff.
This lanthorn doth the horned moon present. I, the maneth moon, do seem to be.
I am aweary of this moon. Would that he would change.
All I have to say is to tell you that this lanthorn doth the horned moon present. I, the maneth moon, do seem to be. This thorn bush, my thorn bush, and this dog, My dog.
Why, all these things should be in the lanthorn, for they are in the moon. Oh, but silence, here comes Thisbe.
This is all that is true. Where is my love?
Well roared, lion.
Well run, Thisbe.
Well shown, moon! Truly the moon shines with good grace.
Well moused, lion.
And then came Pyramus.
And so the lion vanished.
Sweet moon, I thank thee for shining now so bright. I thank thee for by thy gracious golden glittering gleam I trust to take the truest this beside. But stay, O spite, but mark good night. What dreadful dole is here? Eyes do you see? How can it be? O dainty duck, O dear, thy mantle's good. What stained with blood? Curse you furies fell, fate, come, thread and throb. Quail crash, concluding quell.
This passion and the death of a good friend would draw me to make a man look sad.
Pity my heart. Pity my heart.
Oh, nature didst thou lions pray, since lion vile hath here deflowered my dear, which was the fairest steer, that lived, that loved, that liked, that looked with cheer. Out sword and wound, that path of Pyramus, I, that left path, where heart doth hop, I thus die. Thus, now am I dead. Now am I fled. Come, lose thy light. Moon, take thy flight. Die. 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 Die.
For he is but one.
Less than an ace man, for he is dead. He is nothing.
With the help of a surgeon, he might yet recover and yet prove an ass.
This moonshine is gone before this comes back to my beloved.
You will find him, my starlight! Oh, here she comes and her passion ends the play.
I hope she will not use a long one for such a Pyramus. I hope she'll be brief.
A mote will turn the balance. Which Pyramus, which Thisbe, he for the better God warn us. She for a woman, God bless us.
She hath spied him already with those sweet eyes.
And thus she remains for the lesson.
Asleep, my love. What? Dead, my love. Pyramus, arise. Speak. Quite dumb. Dead. A tomb must cover thy sweet eyes. These lily lips, this cherry nose.
no excuse. Never excuse. For when all the players are dead, there need none to be blamed. Mary, if he had played Pyramus and hung himself in Thisbe's garter, it would have been a fine tragedy. And so it is. And very notably, discharged. But come in your Virgo mask. Leave your epilogue alone.
Churchway paths to glide, and we fairies that do run by the triple hectares teem from the presence of the sun, following darkness like a dream now are frolic. Not a mouse shall disturb this hallowed house. I am sent with broom before to sweep the dust behind the door.
Give glimmering light by the dead and drowsy fire. Every elf and fairy sprite hop as light as bird from briar. And this ditty after me, sing and dance it trippingly.
First rehearse your song by rote, to each word a warbling note, hand in hand with fairy grace. Will we sing and bless this place?
Now, until the break of day, through this house each fairy stray, to the best bride bed will be, which by us shall blessed be, as the issue there creates, ever shall be fortunate. So shall the pairs of lovers three, ever true in loving be, and the blots in nature's hand shall not in their issue stand. Never mole, nor hairlet, nor star, nor mark prodigious such as are, despised in nativity, so shall their children be. And with this field do consecrate, every fairy take his gate, and each several chamber bless, through the palace with sweet peace, and the owner of it blessed, ever shall in safety rest. Chip away, make no stay, meet me all by break of day.
If we shadows have offended, think but this, and all is mended, that you have but slumbered here while these visions did appear, and this weak and idle theme, no more yielding but a dream. And, gentles, do not reprehend. If you pardon, we will mend, and as I am an honest puck, if we have unearned luck now to escape the serpent's tongue, we will make amends ere long, else the puck a liar call. So good night unto you all. Give me your hands if we be friends. And Robin shows friends.
I love you, Dad! I love you, Dad!